my Witchblade Wilderness. I am Miss Witchblade Gamer, and welcome back to Life is Strange Reunion. This is the new episode today. We're here
I
in the
wonder how Moses will
observatory,
react to all this.
where we left off at, and I can't wait to keep this game going because I'm just so happy to play this again. Yesterday's episode was so awesome, and oh my goodness, is that an astronaut suit? Oh my gosh, I'm definitely taking a photo of this. Hang on, let me get those words right there. One giant leap for mankind, and God, I love that animation. Good Lord, I love it.
Your Honor, my head's not in the clouds. It's up in space.
Awesome. But yeah, this game so far, best opening minutes of all time. Yesterday, that was so awesome.
Moses should
But
be
here
in
we
his
are
office waiting for our hot chocolate
in
date.
the observatory, getting ready to see Moses. But first, you know me, I gotta look around first, cause that's how I am. So, oh, you discovered a flyer for a podcast. Select listen to sit down and listen to it. Keep an eye out for more. What? This is new. Also, I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm doing awesome. I can't wait to continue this entire journey.
Secrets, corruption, occultism, power. Welcome back to Abraxcast, Caledon's only podcast dedicated to uncovering the hidden underbelly of the Abraxas Society. I am your host, Loretta Rice. This is episode 4, The Hall of Secrets. It has long been known that Abraxas is no ordinary campus club. It seems to operate by its own rules and logic. Take their recent battle with the administration over housing. The Abraxas House is a Caledon-owned building at the periphery of Lakeport. After the storm, President Owen Teller declared the building uninhabitable and quickly advanced plans to have it condemned. Now, whatever one thinks about the administration's expansion plans, branded Caledon 2.0, university bylaws are very clear that Abraxas students must submit to relocation or risk disciplinary action. But this is not what happened. Instead, students have been returning to the building, squatting in their old rooms, and staging disruptive protests. The planned demolition has been set back indefinitely. Now, my role as a journalist is not to pick sides, but to uncover the truth. And I have come to believe that the reason for Abraxas's peculiar leverage may rest inside the very house they are illegitimately occupying. Sources tell me of a section in the Abraxas house known as the Hall of Secrets. What is contained within it? No one knows. But I'm told it has been passed down for decades and remains very well concealed from even the most senior Abraxas members. It stands to reason that these secrets hold the key to understanding not just Abraxas, but also its peculiar hold over Caledon University. I, your faithful reporter, will not rest until I have uncovered the Hall of Secrets myself and revealed what lies within.
Wow. That was pretty engaging, guys. But yeah, I want to know what this Hall of Secrets is, too. Kind of reminds me of the Chamber of Secrets in Harry Potter. I'm just saying. Because there were secrets underneath that school. Spoiler alerts, if you've never read or seen Harry Potter. I'm pretty sure everybody has. But yeah, there's a bunch of secrets up in that room. So, yeah. Okay, there's his office. I'm not going to go in there yet. Because I want to look around. And that's what I like to do. Solar system.
When we were on the road, Chloe loved pointing out Venus and Mars to me in the night sky.
Oh. Ooh, newspaper.
Yasmin's replacement has some big ideas for the school. Kinda wish he'd keep them to himself.
The Lakeport Daily News. $3. Wow. New president promises a bold new Caledon. Dr. Owen Teller, new president of Caledon University, pictured next to Dr. Yasmin Fayyad, former president. Dr. Owen Teller will be the first to admit that he has big shoes to fill. Indeed, he does. In September, he became Caledon University's new president after the long-time tenure of Dr. Yasmin Fayyad. Since then, he's faced many detractors who question whether his proposed campus expansion and corporate partnerships are in keeping with Caledon's values. But Teller is undeterred. I was about to say underrated, but that's not what it says. Okay, as a proud Caledon alumnus, I am delighted to return to my alma mater. Yeah, there we go. I butchered that so hard. And shepherd the school into a new era. He tells me over a cappuccino in the Everett Observatory Cafe. Caledon has weathered many storms in the past year, both literal and reputational. But as we begin the odorous work of rebuilding, oh, it stops right there. I thought I could like turn it around or keep it going, but no, that's where it stops. Interesting.
Come for the world-class education, stay for the timeshare presentation.
Recovery Pharmaceuticals will be holding workshops on Monday the 23rd. 10 a.m. Careers and Pharmaceuticals. How can recovery help you? 2 p.m. Drug therapies. How recovery is making a difference. 4 p.m. Resume reviews and informational interviews with representatives from Recovery Pharmaceuticals. If your class usually meets here on Monday, please check your student portal for the alternate meeting location. Okay, let me keep looking around. Classroom.
My classroom is the great outdoors. At least until it starts snowing.
Oh, this is our classroom. Never stop looking up, it says. Okay. Somebody just left their janitorial stuff right there. Somebody could, like, not pay attention and trip over it. Oh, I did not see those two up there. Well, interesting. Okay.
I wonder how
We are
Moses will
going
react
into
to all
Moses'
this.
office right now. So let's do that. But first, let me look.
Moses, I'm from the future. I bring dark tidings of... No, too biblical.
Okay, let's enter now.
I told Dr. Jordan he didn't need to convince me. My own conversations with you were sufficient, not to mention your student ratings. Your intro courses are 9s in a sea of 4s. For you to be so highly regarded, especially by non-majors, is...
Aww.
well, very highly regarded, it seems.
Max? You okay?
No.
Sorry. Long day. You were saying?
I was just telling Moses that he is officially invited to join the Caledon faculty once he becomes Dr. Murphy next year.
Right, the job offer. I remember. I mean...
Heard from your assistant.
I overheard Vin on a call yesterday. Congratulations.
Thanks. I'm still taking it in. But President Teller's plans for the physics department are very exciting.
This building is the one real investment that Caledon has made in the sciences. With 4 departments under one roof, we need to expand. And that's just the beginning. In a few years, the whole school will look like this, a cutting-edge research institution to rival MIT.
Sounds expensive. What about liberal arts? I'm gonna do circle. What about liberal arts?
I
thought most students came to Caledon for liberal arts.
Currently, yes. But if we want to remain competitive and move past the events of last year, Caledon needs to modernize. Dr. Fayyad was a great leader, and she had an eye for talent. Finding Moses was one of her many successes. But she had an idealistic streak, which reminds me, Max, do your students still have all A's?
It's not an easy A, or I reward participation. I'm going to say I reward participation.
If my students show up and work hard, they receive A's. Art is subjective.
And yet we've managed to judge and critique art for centuries, if not millennia. I see no reason to stop on your account.
Max isn't a traditional academic, but she's amazing with her students. Like you said, Yasmin has an eye for talent. She was even talking about creating a photography major.
It's not that I doubt your talent, Max. You're just a beneficiary of her short-sightedness. I mean, a professor, an instructor with no teaching experience or terminal degree, living rent-free in the house that was once reserved for visiting luminaries? It's like, how was this allowed to happen?
Wow. I do not remember this conversation being such a disaster.
Well, duty calls. Moses, contact my office if you have any questions about the offer.
I don't know about Owen, guys.
Man, that guy is just dying to fire me.
You already knew about my job offer. But you had to remember, so... You're not rewinding from later today, are you?
You're good. I'm back from Sunday.
Did you jump back into a photo? We agreed that was too dangerous.
Save for alternative, I know it's risky. I know it's risky.
I acted on instinct. I hope it was the right choice.
What happened? Did something go wrong with the gallery show?
No, the show
Way
was great,
worse.
incredible, but while I was gone, something at Caledon went very, very wrong. There was a protest about something. It turned into a riot. By the time I got back, the whole campus was on fire. Look.
That's definitely the campus on fire. Compositionally, it is a bit more abstract than usual.
I wasn't trying to take a photo. I dropped my camera when I saw you.
Dude, or both of these are true. I'm gonna say you.
Moses. I'm sorry, but I saw you.
Oh. Wow. Where was I?
On the roof. I tried to help, but I couldn't get inside.
Working on a Sunday. I need more hobbies. Okay. Before you came back here through the photo, did you try to rewind in the fire?
I forgot I could. I didn't know if I should. Ooh. Ooh. Let's see. I forgot I could. Kinda makes sense, but I don't know if I should, which is also logical. She don't want to repeat that again. So I'm gonna say I forgot I could. Dang, I'm conflicted. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna say I forgot I could.
Oh my god. I didn't even think to.
Hey, you were in shock. It's understandable.
I've never felt so powerless before. All that destruction, and there was nothing I could do.
That's not true. You bought us time. Time that we'll make the most of. So, where should we start? Fire department? They'll just laugh at us. We should act normal. Search for clues, talk to suspects without rousing suspicion. Which is exactly what your powers are perfect for. Did we do any rewind testing when you were here the first time?
No, we just talked about my trip over hot chocolate.
Then let's change that. We'll practice your skills, and if you run into any danger this weekend, you'll be ready.
Let's get to work.
Practice rewind, huh?
Moses is right. I need to be prepared for this weekend.
Sorry about that, guys. I had an important text to do, so sorry about the little wait, but let's check this
Moses
out.
likes working on this when I'm around. I'm his Control Z.
Telescope.
Moses' pride and joy. Though, he hasn't had as much time for the stars since he started studying my powers.
That is fair. Just looking around. No True Samurai. That looks pretty cool. Okay. There's the whiteboard. Time Dojo. That's adorable. That's really cute. Moses, I can talk to him and stuff like that. Ooh, photo.
Safi's been radio silent for almost a year. I wish we knew where she was. Tony and Moses make it look easy. How do you keep somebody that close for that long?
Hey Bill, hope you're enjoying your favorite season. Sorry I can't visit until Thanksgiving, but until then, enjoy the flowers. Love, Tony. Aww. Close computer.
Moses is so passionate about physics. But as far as I can tell, physics is just loading screens.
That is true. But what do I know? I'm not good at science, so... Cherry tree.
A cutting from Maya's memorial tree.
Aww.
We're planning to give it to Safi. If she ever comes back.
That's so nice. Note.
Aw, May's at the vet. I was in the mood for another staring contest.
Oh no. Mae Jemison is at the vet. Possible respiratory infection. Oh no. She'll return soon. No, you may not spend class time writing her get well soon notes. Oh. Oh. Turtle. Respect.
You really understand how I'm feeling right now. Turtle strapped to a rocket booster.
That's so cool. The tongue out. That's awesome. Okay. Oh, what? How did I miss that? You see? If you don't look around, you're not gonna,
Moses had me
find
rewind
anything
after
cool.
the first scene of Brain Bucket 3 because he, quote, needed to unsee that.
Okay, anything else? No. That mural, though, I remember that.
When I, split reality in two and then mashed it back together, It wasn't exactly seamless. I offered to help him finish it, but Moses likes the reminder that all those crazy memories really happened.
Wow. Alright, letter time. See what it says.
Yasmin has been through hell in the last year. Not that she didn't deserve some of it, but still.
Moses, thank you for your card. My time at Caledon didn't end quite as I might have hoped, but I know that the school is in capable hands. I remember when Sophia first met you and how excited she was to make such a bright new friend. I hope that wherever she is now, she knows how lucky she is to have friends like you and Maxine. Fondly, Yasmin. Well, that's genuine. Okay. Should I talk to him? You know what? I'm gonna look at him first,
I was
and then
really
I'll talk to
worried
him.
when Moses said I should practice my powers. But he was sure we could do it safely, and so far, he's been right.
Oh, I forgot to look at this.
I'm 90% sure that Harold isn't real. Moses just made up a fake grad student to get an office all to himself.
Moses, you have the run of this entire lab. Please leave me my little fiefdom, this humble desk and computer. I'll be back in 2 weeks, and I would love if there weren't any simulations running on this machine when I get back, Harold. Okay, let me talk to Moses.
You really missed your calling as the host of a children's science show.
There's still time. Let's begin. What was drawn on that card?
Ugh. Seriously?
I never joke about testing, Max.
And yet you're such a ham. One moment.
Time to fire up my rewind powers so I can grab that index card before Moses rips it.
Torn index
You won't
card.
be a casualty to science on my watch.
Hang on. Let me examine the whiteboard.
We've covered a lot of ground these past months together.
Let's see. Tests.
No crazy storms in the 9 months that we've been testing my powers. That's something.
Let's see. August 2nd. Attempted to capture footage of subject during a teleportation test using infrared camera. As expected, footage showed hot spots at subject's starting and ending positions with a slight change in atmospheric temperature consistent with subject's path across the room. August 9th. No testing, lunch in Burlington. August 16th. Repetition testing, subject broke, rewound, and unbroke the same mug 20 times. No nosebleeds or fatigue. No future repetition tests per subject's request. August 23rd, yeah. No testing, subject needed tech support with the Caledon teacher portal. And August 30th. Discuss plans for future tests. Monthly check of subject's vitals, no changes. Okay. September 6th, no testing, Machine Angel Marathon. Ha. Okay, September 13th. Testing the upper limits of subject's rewind window. Subject and tester set a timer for 10 minutes. When alarm sounded, subject rewound as far back as she could without strain. Average rewind time after 5 attempts, 5 minutes and 42 seconds. No nosebleeds or fatigue. Sweet. Okay. Axioms.
Yeah. About that whole avoid section,
Rewinding, 5 minutes or less. Rewinding with objects. Small changes made in the past. Rewinding in front of others. Why don't people notice when Max teleports? Perceptual completion, the influence of schemas. Untested. Timeline shifting. No evidence of other timelines ever seen since the merge. Avoid. Photo jumping. Oops. Large changes made in the past. Well, we kind of messed that avoid thing up. See. Photos.
I'm a good guinea pig.
Aww. That's pretty cool.
For the most part.
Oh. I'm glad Moses is very understanding, because most people would probably be freaking out, like, what is that? Like,
People started talking about Safi's death like it was a bad dream. Then they stopped talking about it at all.
see, Caledon graduate student falsely reported dead. Police blame computer error. I'm sure they did. Residents experienced short-term memory loss in the wake of the perfect storm. Caledon's unanswered questions. Local meteorologists are struggling to explain how a Category 3 storm could strike the area with no warning last week. But as the town of Lakeport struggles to rebuild, even stronger questions are coming to light. Caledon University graduate student Sophia Fayyad was seen on campus on the same day that Lakeport police were interviewing suspects regarding her death. This reporter remembers reading Safi's obituary in this very paper, though electronic records from that day have become corrupted and inaccessible. Interviews with Caledon students and faculty reveal further probably butchered that discrepancies. Probably just butchered that whole word. Never seen that word before. Golly. But yeah. Anywho, none of them had any memory of Safi's death, though some recalled seeing a flower-covered memorial on campus the previous week. Maya. Safi was unavailable for comment, because she disappeared. Theoretical powers.
After everything with the timelines last year, Moses thinks my powers might have evolved in other ways. Not sure if I want to know if he's right.
Fast forward, tailored rewind, rewinding one item / area person, but not the rest. Photo jumping into photos, Max isn't in some success in the past, but inconclusive, possibly unsafe. Photo jumping into a photo and remaining indefinitely unsure of ramifications won't test. Discovering and shifting to other timelines. Splitting the timeline in two again. No plans to test. Could kill Safi. Oh god. And then
Moses
the
has been
tracking.
tracking weather patterns along with our rewind testing. No correlation yet.
Oh wow, wind speed crossed out, pressure crossed out, dew point average crossed out. August 2nd, 90. August 9th, 73. August 16th, 84. August 23rd, 77. August 30th, 79. September 6th, 77. September 13th, 79. Wow. Interesting. Anything else? No. Okay. Alright. Time to do our rewind. Oh my gosh. That's so cool.
Yoink!
Welcome back.
Who's this formidable fellow?
That is the evil Swordmaster Frostbite from No True Samurai. Test number 1. Tell me who killed him.
I have no idea. Let me guess. I can find the answer somewhere in this very room.
I mean, I was upstairs.
It's a one-strike question.
So.
Test failed.
You're the worst.
Press L1 to quickly undo Max's last action. Learn who killed the Swordmaster. Alright. Let's look around, shall we? I'm pretty sure it's upstairs because I was just up there. And she says, huh. I have looked at, what'd you call it? Oh, I haven't looked at this though. Kettle.
Moses' secret contraband kettle out in the open?
And it's plugged in too. Ooh. Schoolgirl inspect.
Well, you're definitely no true samurai. But are you the killer?
Read.
So your name is Mina, but did you kill the samurai? Where's the proof?
Oh, this icon means you learned something useful that can be applied in the past. Try rewinding and using the new information you learned. What?
Don't worry, Swordmaster Frostbite. I'll find your killer.
Okay. I'm on to something. See if there's anything else. Model kit.
Moses likes working on this when I'm
Nope.
around.
Okay.
I'm his Control Z.
Look out the window.
Get us out of here!
Oh. Okay. Okay. Anything else? Ah.
It was you, Mina. I didn't know you had it in you.
Well, well, well. Samurai.
You probably are a true samurai, actually.
Not gonna lie, this figurine is pretty cool. Okay. Oh, let me check the figurine area. Ah, fire mage.
For all I know, you only use your powers to toast marshmallows.
Yep. Flowers. Alien.
You're not my mystery killer, but I'm sure you have plenty of crimes to your name.
Okay. Anything else? Index card.
How dare Moses be good at art and physics? Some of us can barely be good at one thing.
Okay. Alright. Let me take
Okay,
the index
ask
card.
me.
Who killed Swordmaster Frostbite in No True Samurai?
Mina.
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct! Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
Get Moses. What is locked in the cabinet? Let's look at
What
it
is
first.
he up to now?
Examine. Probably locked. Or it is locked.
If you want me to do something other than break into this thing with a screwdriver, speak now.
I'm just observing my test subject.
Good to hear.
Haven't had to
Screwdriver.
break into something for a while. But it's probably just like stealing a bike.
Alright. Open.
You just love watching me break things for science.
I know I won't remember it, but I still love watching it.
Oh no!
Damn. It's never simple in the time dojo.
Well, luckily we can rewind. Okay. Boom. Okay. Let me guess. It breaks again? Yep. Okay.
Okay, I'm probably not going to develop hand-eye coordination in the next few minutes. Need another plan.
Alright. Let's see here. Maybe I can tell him what it is in there. Nope. Looked at the whiteboard. Looked at all of this. Maybe something over here that I can use. Ah, the cushion.
Hey, Cushion. Want to save a mug in distress?
Smart. Okay.
Is this a bonus rewind test? Did you want the mug to fall?
No. That's just a lucky break.
Yeah. Okay. Now it should not break.
Yes.
Nice. Give.
Max, you have to unbust the door.
What?
Oh, right.
Fixing it wasn't part of the test?
I think you know that it was.
Okay, time to rewind. Okay. Now I give it to him.
Thanks. I'll put the kettle on. Meet me on the X when you're ready.
Stand on the X. No problem.
Probably not a buried treasure, but you never know.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. I want you to teleport to this side of the room in a particular moment. Specifically, the moment before this mug hits the ground.
Moses!
Oh.
It does that sometimes. I'm gonna count to 3.
Moses!
Oh.
Moses! Unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes.
Guess I'll have to do this myself.
Yep. Oh no.
Moses! Unplug the kettle!
Max, why'd you leave the X? What happened?
Fire happened.
Whoa. And I was just gonna let it spark. Well, thank you, teleporting Max. What?
That didn't happen before. We had hot chocolate last time, but it didn't combust. I just got back and I'm already changing things.
That's fascinating. Probably best to skip on the hot chocolate today. Let's debrief when you're ready.
Debrief with Moses.
I've faced armed men before, but I just know this is gonna be the thing that kills me. I saved the observatory this time. Let's just hope I can save it again.
Please tell me you'll stop using that kettle. For all we know, it burns down the school in 2 days.
I know it's a dysfunctional relationship, but I can fix her. You're right, though. Consider this her official retirement party.
How are you feeling about the disaster I just dropped into your lap?
Still processing. But I'm glad we still have a chance to do something. How do you feel?
Scared, sad. Scared. Let's be honest here.
I know my powers are, well, powerful. But that doesn't mean they're dependable. This could end badly. What if it was a mistake to come back here? What if I just make everything worse?
I know there are risks. There's a reason we never tested your ability to jump into photos. But our testing has proved that some kinds of rewind are safe. If you unbreak a mug, the universe doesn't seem to care.
The school isn't a mug. What if I can't change it? What if I can't change it?
What if I can't change anything? One time I tried to save my friend's father from dying in a car crash and...
You've told me. And yes, it sounds like the universe sometimes has a dark sense of humor. We'll just have to wait and see. Let's take stock. What do we know for sure? What leads do we have?
Leads, suspects, my powers. What's next? Let's do leads.
Vin and Amanda could help us. Vin knows everything about Caledon, and Amanda knows everything about Lakeport. Too bad I can't tell them why I'm asking. They'd never believe me.
Because of the storm amnesia?
We need a better name. That sounds like a disease you get in a fantasy novel.
Well, you turned down cognitive dissonance triggered collective memory loss.
Sometimes, I wish everyone still remembered. The two timelines, and everything with Safi, and me having powers, and...
You could remind them. You reminded me when I started forgetting.
I needed you. I can't. I needed you.
I was selfish. It was so scary when all their memories started fading. I couldn't stand the thought of being alone with everything again.
Understandable. But why me?
I know you could handle it. But most people aren't you.
True.
It's better if they don't know.
Even Amanda?
Especially Amanda. Dating a time traveler is not for everyone.
You'd be surprised.
Every conversation ended with, "Did you rewind that?" Every argument started with, "Don't rewind this."
I get where she's coming from. It's easy to imagine how someone with your powers could be manipulative.
I get it too. But it did hurt when she forgot about my powers and got so much happier. I couldn't remind her. I couldn't be the reason she got so anxious again. But then I really was lying to her, and I couldn't live with that either.
She still makes eyes at you in the turtle. Any regrets?
Sometimes or no. I'm gonna say no.
I want to be with someone who can handle my powers. Lakeport's favorite bartender isn't that person.
Oh, so I can do all of them. Suspects.
So, who would have a motive to burn down Caledon? I saw signs of a protest, but I'm not sure what it was about.
We haven't heard from Safi since she left.
Moses. No way. I didn't see any sign of her.
Safi's a shapeshifter. She was furious with her mom and with Caledon. Could it be her?
No. Let's do question mark because, yeah, I don't think she would, kind of do something like that. So no.
I still don't think Safi would burn down the school. At least not on purpose.
At least not the Safi we thought we knew.
That being said, one thing we know about Safi is that she gets reckless when she's angry.
My powers.
The only thing we know for sure is that my powers are going to complicate things. They always do.
Maybe this time is different? We can't stay locked in the past.
Like I can help it. Every time a new disaster strikes, it always brings me back to the first disaster.
Chloe. In the school bathroom.
Trying to save Chloe and the place I love is how I destroyed the last place I loved.
Arcadia Bay, right? It looked beautiful. At least from the photos you showed me.
It was beautiful. When it was still on the map. How do I know Lakeport won't be next? How are you so calm?
Because he's sweet, that's why. He's got a
Because
big
things are
heart.
different. You're an adult with better control of your powers. And you have a brilliant physicist friend who wants to help.
That I do.
My boy Moses, man. I kind of want a friend like him, honestly. He can teach me everything. Science, physics, all of that.
So, how do we stop a fire before it starts? Oh, right. My class starts in 15 minutes. I should cancel.
No. Don't make any changes you don't have to. If we mess with the timeline too much, we might introduce new variables.
You know, I saw something in class last time. Reggie took a call and walked away when I got near. I wonder if it was about Abraxas.
Secret society. Shady calls with the Abraxas president. It could be something.
And in the fire, I noticed some Abraxas graffiti. It seemed ominous.
Text me if you learn anything. I'm gonna steal another whiteboard from engineering. And Max? Promise me you'll do whatever you can this weekend. To stop the fire. To save people if it breaks out. Anything. I know there are consequences to using your powers, but inaction has consequences too. Whatever happens, I need us to know that we did everything we could.
I think I need that too.
Have a good class.
The game is afoot. From here on, it's up to you to find enough evidence to pinpoint the source of the fire. Remember to look everywhere for clues. Remember that, guys. I gotta look everywhere for clues, meaning, like, look at everything I see and not miss nothing. So, I gotta keep my eyes open, my eyes peeled, and yeah. So, we gotta remember that. Okay. This is crazy. The game is forcing too much on me. This is intense. But I'm loving it so far though.
I'm sorry. So sorry. Crazy day. Crazy, crazy day.
Because of your Grand Gallery tour of New York this weekend? I'm amazed you didn't ditch us entirely.
Yeah, you must be freaking out. When do you leave?
Change of plans, change of topic. Change of plans.
Actually, there's been a change of plans. The trip has been postponed.
I'm sorry, Max. Professional setbacks are always tough. Give yourself time to grieve, okay?
Thanks, Loretta. Now, let's get to today's lesson. So, we've been focusing on composition, character of place, dynamic structure, light, balance, movement, contrast. If you've been paying attention so far, when you look out there, your eyes should find endless patterns of shapes and colors. But today, I want you to see something else entirely. I'll give you a hint. It's the most powerful element a photographer can pursue. Yet it's the one thing a photograph can never really have.
Call on Loretta, call on Jeanette, or call on Reggie. Jeanette.
Jeanette, what do you think? Secrets.
Whoa. Deep.
That's a good guess. But I'm thinking of life. Human life, specifically. It's all around us. Sometimes it's overwhelming. I know it is for me. But when I turn my camera on one person and focus on trying to see them, really see them, I can feel a connection happen through the camera. So, look out there again. Find someone you don't know, someone who grabs your attention, someone you want to connect with. Your assignment today? Go take their picture.
Oh, come on, don't make us do that.
Strangers, isn't that dangerous?
Be reasonable, Max.
Now I remember, I got the same reaction the last time I lived through this day, and the assignment was a total dud. Maybe a demonstration would help.
All right, you artsy introverts. I, your fearless leader, shall go first. Observe.
Remember, guys, we gotta look at everything. Everything.
Hey, sorry to bother you. My name's Max. I'm a photographer.
I can see that, Max.
I'm actually teaching a class, and it would save me from looking super lame in front of my students if I could take your picture.
I don't normally let people take my picture, but I'd hate to be the cause of your public humiliation. Shoot. So, why was I selected for this demonstration?
You looked intriguing, you looked intimidating. You looked intriguing.
You seemed lost in your book, as if the rest of the world wasn't here. I find that kind of focus exciting.
Exciting, am I? But there's a flaw in your plan. Now that we've started talking, whatever you were trying to capture before must surely be gone.
You're right. The camera changes things. That's why I tell my students, you're not capturing reality. You're composing it.
My nerdy physicist friend tells me that's called the observer effect. Particles jumping around just from being looked at.
I have one of those too. Something about her suddenly feels very familiar.
Let me zoom in a little bit. Get that gnome in the background and yeah.
Well, did you capture my essence? Did my intrigue translate through the camera?
I think I captured what you were willing to show me.
Oh. Oh, do I really go deep into that? Or do I say I never got your name? Ooh. You know what? Since I'm very bold, I'm gonna do it.
Sophie, is that you?
It was so nice to meet you, Max. I hope your students found this as enlightening as I did.
My students. I almost forgot about them.
Everything okay? That looked intense.
It was one of the most fascinating pictures I've ever taken. Now go. Spread out. Find your subject. I'll be around if you need me. Was that really Sophie? With a shapeshifter, you never know for sure. But if she's really back, hiding herself on campus days before a massive fire, that is alarming. Either way, she's gone now. I need to use this time to check in with my students and see if they know anything that could help me understand this fire.
Learn about the fire while helping students. I will
Reggie is the
do
president
that.
of Abraxas, which is seemingly connected to the fire. And I know Loretta is somehow too. I need to talk to both of them.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna read the message from Moses and then end it there. So let's do that. I'm still processing everything we just talked through, but I want you to know how glad I am that you've given us a chance to change something. We'll figure this out together. Okay, you're amazing, and I'm so glad that we're friends. And also, I think I just saw Safi. Oh wow. That's a surprising new variable. You didn't see her the last time you taught this class. No, I changed one tiny thing about how I introduced the subject. And there she was. I see. I know, I'm a butterfly with very big wings. I have to get back to class. Just thought I let you, just thought you should know. And
Amanda is
Amanda.
performing tonight. Last time, I had to be on the road and couldn't make it. But tonight...
Reworking a joke for tonight was funnier, the magician or the birthday magician? Can I get any more context? No way. I know you can't come tonight, but you're gonna see me perform someday, no spoilers. In that case, the magician sounds punchier. Besides, I assume all magicians do birthdays anyway. Thank you. Okay, keep prepping for your fancy New York trip. Don't forget to pack a cigarette holder or a reticule, whatever that is. You know the art world so well. Alright, guys, I'm gonna end it right there. I think that's a good place to stop the gameplay. This has been really, really amazing so far, and I can't wait to do more. So, if you want more Life is Strange content on my channel, you know what you gotta do. Leave a like, comment down below what's your favorite part, and as always, stay powerful. I am Miss Witchblade Gamer, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Life is Strange Reunion. Stay safe, guys, and keep those allergies well adjusted, because it's supposed to get real messy wherever you guys are, because it's springtime. So, anyway, rambling on. Okay, bye.